50262. So today I'm going to talk about our topic 11, communication, and I will discuss about LO6, which is identify common barriers to effective communication. So there are several barriers that I will talk about today, which are filtering, selective perception, information overload, emotions, language, silence, communication apprehension, and lying. So we are going to go in detail of each one by one of the barriers. So let's go. Okay, so firstly is filtering. Filtering refers to a sentence purposely manipulating information so it will be seen as more favorable by the receiver. For example, telling the boss what she wants to hear. The more levels in an organization structure, the more opportunities there are for filtering. Okay, so kat sini filtering maksud dia, sender tu dia akan cuba manipulate information untuk orang atasan dia, macam tadi example tadi dia kata dia akan manipulate information tu untuk bagi bos, macam nak bagi bos dia dengar apa yang sepatutnya dia dengar. Secondly is selective perception, which describes how receivers selectively see and hear based on their needs, motivations, experience, background, and other personal characteristics. Receivers project their interests and expectations into communications as they decode them. For example, an employment interviewer who expects a female job applicant to put her family ahead of her career is likely to see the characteristics in all female applicants, regardless of whether any of the women actually feel that way. So, actually selective perception ni macam receiver tu dia pilih untuk dengar dan tengok apa yang dia rasa betul. So macam berbalik pada contoh tadi, interviewer tu expect macam semua female pekerja dia akan pentingkan family dulu instead of career dia. So that is selective perception. Information overload occurs when the information we have to work with exceeds our processing capacity. When individuals have more information than they can sort and use, they tend to select out, ignore, pass over or forget information, or put it aside until the overload situation is over. This could result in lost information easily and be a less effective communication. Okay, so information overload ni maksud dia macam information tu sampai terlalu banyak and then diorang tend to lupakan ataupun miss out. So communication yang macam ni, information overload ni akan menerukkan lagi communication tersebut. Next is emotions. Emotions also influence how people receive messages. People in negative moods are more likely to scrutinize messages in greater detail, whereas those in positive moods tend to accept communications at face value. Extreme emotions such as jubilation or depression are more likely to hinder effective communication. So kat sini emotions dia mempengaruhi cara communication juga. So macam kalau mood kita baik, kita akan senang diterima communication, senang diterima apa yang orang cakap kat kita. So macam bila kita not in a good mood, a negative mood, so macam susah sikit. So bila orang sampaikan satu benda tu kat kita, mungkin dalam negative mood tu kita akan fikir, overthinking, akan lagi fikir lain. So emotions pun salah satu barrier kepada effective communication. Moving on is language. Message senders tend to incorrectly assume the words and terms they use means the same to the receiver as to them. But even when we're communicating in the same language, words may mean different things to different people. Age and context are two of the biggest factors that influence such differences. So for example, seorang ayah dengan seorang anak. So apabila sesuatu arahan dikeluarkan, kemungkinan besar untuk anak tu salah faham dengan apa maksud ayah dia tadi tu besar, as dia akan fikir ikut tahap pemikiran umur dia, level of thinking dia. So macam dekat sini, parents tu kena bagi arahan yang detail lah kepada anak tu for communication for an effective communication. So dekat sini, language pun memainkan peranan for the barrier of an effective communication. Moving on is silence. It's easy to ignore silence or lack of communication because it is defined by the absence of information. Silence itself can be the message to communicate non-interest or inability to deal with a topic. Silence can also be a simple outcome of information overload or a delaying period for considering a response. However, research suggests using silence and withholding communication are common and problematic. So dekat sini, kalau maksudnya silence, kalau kita diam pun, dia pun bermaksud macam kita tak ambil tahu ataupun tak berminat dengan topik yang dibincangkan, tapi diamnya seseorang itu dalam organisasi tidak akan memberi kepada komunikasi yang efektif. An estimated 5 to 20% of the population suffers from communication apprehension. They express undue tension or anxiety in oral and or written communication. They may find it difficult to talk with others face-to-face or on the telephone. Studies show those who are oral communication apprehensive avoid situations for which oral communication is a dominant requirement. Managers should be aware of the impact of communication apprehension on job performance. So communication apprehension is actually when somebody is communicating, that person fear of something bad will happen. So contoh dekat sini about communication apprehension is that orang tu dia susah, dia takut untuk komunikasi dengan orang depan-depan ataupun kat telefon. Dia orang macam tadi selesa tetai. So macam communication yang macam ni, orang susah untuk cakap dengan orang depan-depan, is one of the barrier to effective communication. Okay, so the final barrier to effective communication is outright misrepresentation of information, or so-called as lying. Evidence shows people are more comfortable lying over the phone than face-to-face, and more comfortable lying in emails than when they have to write with pen and paper. Can you detect liars? The problem is there are no non-verbal or verbal cues unique to lying. Averting your gaze, pausing and shifting your posture can also be signals of nervousness, shyness or doubt. In some, the frequency of lying and the difficulty in detecting liars makes this an especially strong barrier to effective communication in organizations. Okay, so last kali ni cakap pasal lying. So kalau nama pun menipu, so bila dah nampak dekat situ yang menipu, dah hilang lah maksud effective communication dekat situ. So kalau dah ada effective communication, tak ada lah nak tipu. In conclusion, those that I have mentioned earlier are all the common barriers to an effective communication. So I hope you guys understand what I have explained earlier. If you don't understand, you don't comment down below. You can WhatsApp me, you can just ask me anytime you want. Remember, communication is very important. And that's all for me for now. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.